Hi everyone, this is Shaurya and you're watching Money Time at Money 9, where we will tell you all the news that have direct impact on your pocket. So let's start today with some news on interest rates. The yield on 10-year government bond rose 0.24% on Tuesday to close above 7.5%. The benchmark 10-year government bond yield had breached 7.5% mark on Monday for the first time since January 1, 2019. Experts have attributed a spike in the yield to anticipated repo rate hike by the Reserve Bank of India on Wednesday. Higher bond yields also indicate that interest rates are expected to go up. Expect your home loan EMI go up soon. But this is also an opportunity for investors to get more from the other government securities. Keeping up with the interest rates, 3 more banks have hiked the lending rates. Country's largest private sector lender, HDFC Bank, has again increased the marginal cost of fund-based lending rate, which is popularly known as MCLR, by 0.35%. This is the second rate hike by the lender in the last 1 month. The private lender has so far raised the MCLR by 0.6% after the RBI has hiked the repo rate to 4.4% in May. After the rate hike, HDFC Bank's MCLR of 1-year tenure will be 7.85%, while state-owned Canara Bank also raised its 1-year MCLR by 0.05% to 7.4%. While the private sector lender Krur Vyasa Bank said it has revised the base rate by 0.4% to 8.75%. The rate hikes come at a time when RBI monetary policy is meeting going on. Next up, there seems to be no end to glitches in IT portal. The search option on the e-filing portal on income tax website was malfunctioning on Tuesday. In a huge embarrassment to Infosys, there were reports that the new income tax portal has been hacked, and that too on the first anniversary of its launch. Last year, after its launch, many users had complained of the issues while accessing the IT portal. The department has asked Infosys to look into the matter on priority basis. The finance ministry officials assured that there was no incidence of data breach on the portal. And some good news for consumers. FMCG companies like Parle Products and Britannia have said that they will not reduce the weights of small size packs as rising inflation has negatively affected the people's consumption. To combat rising input costs, FMCG companies were continuously reducing the weight of small size packs. But now, due to risk of fall in sales volume, they have decided to dump this strategy. Sale of small size packs, which are sold for Rs 2, 5 and 10, constitute 50 to 55% of overall sales volume for Parle Products and Britannia. And next, some news of credit facilities. The Finance Ministry has asked public sector banks to undertake a massive credit outreach drive on Wednesday. These banks will entertain public queries on loan facilities and enrollment in government schemes. The program will be held across all districts of the country. Citizens can enroll in Jan Suraksha schemes of Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and Atal Pension Yojana. Next up, there seems to be some pat on back of retail investors. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Tuesday said retail investors have acted as a shock absorber at right time when foreign portfolio investors have been selling on a selling spree. Sitharaman said despite continuous FII selling, the stock market did not tank too much because small investors were big buyers. In March, the Central Depository Services of India Limited had said that number of active Demat account opened with it had touched 6 crore mark. And now some news for car owners. Car servicing startup Geo Mechanic has brought in extended warranty plans for all type of car brands and models in the country. These warranty plans will be useful for those car owners whose warranty periods have expired. Go Mechanic has launched 5 extended warranty packages with starting price of 200 rupees per month. The car owners will get warranty on engine, suspension, brake and some other major systems. The package also covers labor cost and offer free roadside assistance. Next up, some news on your hot cup of tea. The Tea Board has issued directions to all producers and sellers of tea to strictly comply with quality norms of Food Safety Regulator FSSAI. The Tea Board has issued the directions at a time when certain tea consignments have faced quality concerns in recent times. According to reports, certain samples of tea contain excess doses of pesticides over and above the permitted limit. Interestingly, Tea Research Institute has written to the Tea Board that prescribed limit allowed in tea in India is quite low. Now, for some news from the market. Tuesday was a record date for bonus issues of shares of Varun Beverages. The board of directors of the company has considered and approved the bonus issue of equity shares in the proportion of 1 equity share for every 2 shares held by the shareholders as on the record date. The record date is the date when the company check its records to identify eligible shareholders for the corporate action. Varun Beverages shares rose marginally by 6 rupees to close at around 741 rupees apiece. The company had reported profitable quarter 4 of FY22. And we end today with what we forget in cab. The ride-hailing app Uber has released a report in which it has listed those items that Indians have forgotten the most while hailing the cab. So let's see what are those items. Phones, speakers, headphones, wallets and bags are those items which people had forgotten the most in 2021. Most people had also forgotten items like groceries, thermos, water bottle and phone chargers. But the most striking thing is that some people had also left behind their Aadhaar card, wallet, even flutes, dumbbells, cricket bat and even their college certificates. The report has also stated that people in Mumbai have forgotten the maximum number of things in 2021. People in Delhi and Lucknow are also not too behind at forgetting their valuables in the cabs. Hope you like this content, and for more such content, subscribe to Money 9 YouTube channel and also subscribe us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.